Ray. What do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
This is Justin from You Are Creators, and I want to tell you about the most powerful law in the universe. Understanding this simple universal law literally changed every aspect of how I see and interpret the world. This law is the law of attraction. What's even crazier is most people don't know that this law exists. There is nothing you cannot be, do, or have when you understand how to use the law of attraction. This universal law is so powerful that it gives you the option to shape and create your life to your liking. Once you grasp these simple principles, you will understand how and why many things continue to happen in your life. What is the law of attraction? The law of attraction is a universal law that is always on and always in effect. This law states you will attract what you think, feel, and focus on most often. In other words, the thoughts that you perpetually think, the words that you use most often, the feelings that you feel most often, you attract back into your life. Very similar to the principle of reaping and sowing. What we need to understand is the images and mental movies that we play in our minds will eventually become physical manifestations. This might sound harsh, but the God force or source is not emotionally concerned with how you are doing. It's simply responding to your vibration. Religion has taught us that God is an angry male figure with a short temper and a list of strict demands. And if you follow these demands, maybe he'll be nice to you and give you what you want. This isn't entirely true. The universal law does not play favorites and does not give you brownie points for following religious dogma. It gives you exactly what you resonate with. You can be the nicest person in the world, but if you have a deep belief in lack and poverty, you will continue to attract lack and poverty into your life. That was me. When I first started my journey into adulthood, I didn't understand why I was constantly struggling financially. At the time, I considered myself a religious, fair person, but I didn't understand why it seemed like life was working against me. So I started blaming God for my issues, not knowing that I was the source of my problems because of my negative thinking and beliefs. Then one day, a friend introduced me to a simple universal law that turned my world downside up. The law of attraction. When I began to change my thoughts, words, and beliefs, my life began to work for me instead of against me. I started working for myself. I successfully created multiple streams of prosperity. I became a best-selling author. My wife and I started to purchase real estate and invest our money wisely. My wife Erica used this exact knowledge to create her multi-million-dollar company, the Stork Bag, from absolutely nothing. Everything we touch turns to gold. I successfully reprogram my vocabulary. I changed my words from I want to be successful to I am successful. And my reality followed suit. I changed the way I felt about myself, thus changing my vibration. I began to feel the success that I wanted, and so it had to manifest. In the span of 3 years, I went from earning $30,000 a year to over $450,000 a year. And this is just my company, not mentioning my wife's. Oh yes, before I forget, if you know anyone that is pregnant, pick them up the greatest pregnancy gift ever at thestorkbag.com. We have delivered thousands of stork bags all over the world. And yes, that was a shameless plug. Okay, back to the law of attraction. One thing you have to understand is the universe gives you more of the same energy that you first give it. It all starts with you and your belief system. Because your subconscious beliefs dictates your vibration, and you attract what you vibe with. Think of the law of attraction like a mirror. A mirror is not good or bad. It simply reflects the image you give it. If you are frowning, the mirror has no choice but to reflect that frown. Likewise, if you are projecting lack and negativity, the universal law has no choice but to provide you with more of the same energy. The beautiful part about the law of attraction is that it does not have the ability to reject you. It cannot tell you no. It is nothing more than a mirror reflecting back to you the energy you give off. We have been taught that we are victims to life, but that is completely false. We are creators of it. As Rhonda Byrne said, life isn't happening to you. Life is responding to you. It is responding to your vibration, to your consciousness. A person with a wealthy consciousness creates wealth in their life. A person with a poverty consciousness creates more poverty in their life. Life is always following your lead. We have to remember that we are co-creating our reality with the universe or God. You think the thoughts that you want to manifest. You put it out there. You feel them already coming into being. And the universe or God orchestrates the events surrounding the manifestation. You never know for sure when or how things will manifest. You can ask for a particular car at a particular time, but the universe orchestrates the events in divine timing. Your only job is to know what you want, feel that it's already yours, and take inspired action when prompted. Don't worry about how things will manifest. They will come into being when you least expect it. Trust the process, even if it takes years. The first step to mastering the law of attraction is acceptance and responsibility. You have to accept that you have somehow, on some level, created every situation up until this point. And from there, you have to accept responsibility for what you receive in your life. The great Earl Nightingale once said, "We are all self-made, but only the successful will admit it." Once we fully take responsibility for what we have created, we can consciously choose to create brand new things. It has been said that before our birth, we actually choose our missions on earth. And we also choose for certain triggers or events to happen in our lives to steer us in the direction of our life's mission. We won't understand everything right now, but it will be revealed to us at the perfect time. The second step of mastering the law of attraction is training your focus. What we focus on, we create in the physical world. There is a magnetic force that attracts things to us based on where we place our attention. The old saying, energy flows where attention goes, is absolutely true. We are so powerful that the mere act of looking at something is more than enough for its creation. Actually, quantum physics gives credence to this belief. It shows us that by merely looking at an object, any object, it changes on a quantum level from a wavy haze state to a solid particle. In other words, you literally make things real based on where you place your focus. You train your focus by monitoring where it is placed. You keep refocusing your thoughts on the things you want. You keep it focused on the positive. When you get off track and start thinking negatively, you consciously pull them back and change your thoughts to something positive. Do this often, every day, for 21 to 66 days, just to form the habit. Once this habit is successfully formed, it becomes second nature. The one way to tell what you are currently attracting is by observing your feelings. What do you feel? Your feelings are a precise indicator to what you are drawing into your reality. If you feel great, you are in the process of attracting great things. If you are feeling bad, well, you get the point. It's that simple. Neville Goddard once said, "A change of feeling is a change of destiny." Your feelings are the fuel that attracts your desires to you. So to wrap this up, think about what you want often. Visualize it often. Talk about it often. Feel as if it's already yours. And nothing on earth can keep that desire from manifesting into physical reality. For it is a universal law that cannot be broken. This is Justin from You Are Creators, and we support your dreams.